Over the course of the last 20 months, we've seen all sorts of game genres represented in the Humble Original program. But one of my favourite genres that has been distinctly missing is the classic city builder strategy game. Enter September's Humble Original title, Volantia, Kingdom in the Sky, by Tangled Mess Games. A classic city builder game with a few slight tweaks to the traditional gameplay mechanics that actually affect the gameplay rather significantly. Like many city builder games, you play the role of an overseer tasked with rebuilding a kingdom that has literally shattered into pieces after falling under threat to a corrupting force, which is actually represented in the gameplay through a number of interesting mechanics. Most traditional city builder games start you off with a large blank canvas play area for you to plonk down resources wherever you want. In Volantia, you periodically acquire pieces of land over time that allow you to expand your play area in small clusters of tiles. These tiles have unique properties and certain resources need to be placed onto or adjacent to specific tiles, which requires you to not only consider what resources you need in the short term, but also requires some amount of long-term forethought to ensure you can efficiently grow your kingdom, with the overall aim being to connect your kingdom to a number of mystical totems in order to prevent further sundering. I actually quite enjoyed the way these mechanics affected the traditional gameplay cycle of what is otherwise a rather typical city builder game. It feels like a very manageable spinning plate scenario. You always start out small, but as time progresses, you acquire more land, requiring more planning, more monitoring, and more focus, until you get to a point where you can take a step back and look at the impressively sprawling kingdom that has formed in front of you. Also worth noting is the role that Volantia's visual design plays in this sense of growth and accomplishment that you get from the gameplay. The game uses a colourful, hand-drawn painterly design, which works really well for the interchangeable tiles and resources. When you start out small, you can appreciate the details of each design, but as the land expands and workers are racing all over the place, fetching and delivering resources, you really feel the impact of your expanse. Also, the music is really quite pleasant and fits in nicely with the charming overall aesthetic design of the game. There's plenty of replayability on offer with a sandbox mode available from the get-go, and the gameplay has just enough depth to test out a variety of different strategies for success. Hardcore city builder fans looking for a challenge may find Volantia, Kingdom in the Sky a bit simple, but everyone else should find a rather compelling strategic gameplay experience wrapped up in a pleasant, colourful package. Hi everyone. First off, my apologies that this video was so late to be released. I've been overseas for the last 3 weeks and only got back a few days ago. I also quickly wanted to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel, and in particular those that subscribed last month to be notified when I would be releasing the next video. Apparently the number of subscribers went up 700% in the last month, which is just crazy, and I'm not sure how that happened. But it's really heartwarming to see and is really motivating me to keep going with these videos. So thank you all very much. Please keep giving me any feedback you have, and I'll see you in about a week or so with October's video. Bye!